Okay, so hello. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. If you've not been here before, my name is Candace, and today is going to be a really fun video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to shop for foundation or find the perfect foundation color, whether it is in real life or online. I think this will be especially helpful just because you can't swatch anything right now. So yeah, without further ado, we should get into it. And if you like what you see, or if this is helpful, you already know what to do. Make sure you show me some love. So let's do it. What is an undertone? An undertone is going to be the tone of your skin that is directly below the surface. So if you look at me, be like, oh, she is so brown. That is true. But I'm also more of a neutral undertone. Like, you don't look at me and just see, boom, she looks gold, or look at me and say, boom, she looks pink. Just a little bit of both of those, you know? There's typically 3 undertones. There's the warm, the cool, and the neutral. So let's go down the list and see what are some characteristics of the warm undertone. So warm undertone is going to look best in like yellow gold. So if you do wear jewelry, that's a good indicator. Sorry, my buns are like a little even. Alright, so then if you look at your veins, if you can see them, they're typically going to look a little bit more green. So if you look at a foundation bottle, it's going to look like it could be more like yellow, golden, peachy, anything like that. And if you tan, then you know that you typically won't burn. You'll just get in the sun or tanning bed, whatever, and you will just tan. So if all of these match, you might have a warm undertone. Okay, so the next one is cool undertone. So typically, if you get into the sun and you just burn, like you never tan, also you look better in like silvers and rose golds. If you look at your veins, they're going to be a little bit more blue. And if you look at a foundation bottle, it's going to deeper skin like red, or else if you're lighter skin, it'll look like pinks and beiges. And is that it for the cool? Yes. Now on to the neutral. So I am typically a neutral skin tone. So usually you can find both golden and cool undertones. If you put something golden on your face, it might look too golden. If you put something cool on your face, it might look too pink. So it kind of has a little blend of both. So you just have to find a balance. So if you look at your veins, they either blend in really well with your skin, or it kind of looks like a greenish blue. Jewelry is kind of balls to the wall because you can just do whatever one you like. And then a lot of the times if you burn and then you tan, if you are fairer skinned, you might be neutral. Then there is kind of this one hidden little bit where it's like an olive skin tone. Olive skin tone usually has a neutral and warm undertone mixed with a little bit of like a green. So now that you have undertones, you can think about categories as far as skin color goes. Like, so if you were to break up, let's say you have like Fenty foundation, right? There's like 40 foundations, okay? So if you were to group them in different categories, you will have your fair, your light medium, medium tan, dark, and deep. So dark is going to be usually like your women of color, but like your black girls, but not quite the Lupitas. You know what I mean? Lupita is going to be in the next one, which is going to be more in the deep range. For me personally, being a black girl, obviously, I am in more of like the dark range. And another distinction between dark and deep is going to be a little bit more cooler. So they might have more of like the redder undertones, whereas dark has a little bit more of the like golden, peaches, neutrals, things like that. So if you can figure out, all right, are you light, you know, fair, light, medium, whatever. So once you can figure out about what level you're in, it kind of narrows down your options. So typically you will have a couple of undertones within that little category. So me personally, I go for more of the dark, and then I look for like dark, neutral, And then if I can't find like a darker neutral, if it's more of the summer, I'll go for more of like a golden neutral. Winter is a little bit trickier because I feel like I have like no color to my face right now, which is probably weird to say, but like I notice it, you know. But as far as finding things to match, I usually typically say find a way to match your jawline, because your jawline is going to blend into your neck, that's going to blend into everything else. So I usually say if you have, let's say, a darker neck or something, right? So you don't want to match your face. If your face is a little bit lighter, I would still say go darker with your foundation, but use your chest color as like a guide to how bright you want to do like your highlighter, because then you're looking at your face, you see the darkness that blends into your neck, but you also see the lightness from your chest, so everything still looks really cohesive. That's my little tippity tip. And anything else? So yeah, so that was pretty much just trying to determine how to online shop for foundations, or how to better understand a little bit more about foundations, undertones, color, all of that. The next thing we will touch on will end up being like skin types and how to find that, because that will help with like better skincare, better products to use, which foundations to use, etc. So if you guys want me to make kind of a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments. Also, if I did not explain something thoroughly enough for you, also let me know in the comments. I will be happy to answer any questions that you might have. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this little video. If you did enjoy this, please make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and keep coming back for more.